everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the So She Slays podcast. I'm Heather.
I am Chauncey, and today we have the amazing pleasure to hang out with one of our favorite people, a boss, like literally a skincare boss,
bitch.
Yep, we are so happy to be here today with Essence Iman, the founder of the Established, one of our new favorite brands. So please, Essence, introduce yourself to our wonderful listeners.
Hey guys, I'm so happy to be here, but I'm like, why do I have some nerves? This is
Oh my god, we just had this huge conversation.
I just got so real. I'm like, okay, no, but I have to preface this by saying this is actually my first podcast.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, we got the exclusive.
So I'm like, literally my heart is racing. But I'm so excited to be able to share my story with you guys and just kick it. But yeah, I mean, without further ado, I'm Essence Iman. I'm the founder and CEO of The Established, based out of Philadelphia. We make multifunctional body care for the minimalist beauty enthusiast. And I launched in 2019 due to some struggles that I was having with my own skin, specifically KP. I wanted a line that was multi-purpose, but also luxurious and also no frill. I didn't want the BS. I wanted botanical excellence that helped alleviate my longstanding skincare frustrations effortlessly. And that's what I've been able to achieve through The Established. So yeah, we've been going strong for about a few years now, and I'm just looking forward to what's up ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Only 2 years.
Only 2 years.
Whatever, because so you have done such in 2 years. I personally found your products on the website Poosh by Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh, you found me on Poosh.
Yes, that's how I found you. So I was like, oh my god, I was like, oh, body oil. I'm all about skincare. Heather and I are skincare addicts. So I was like, oh crap, this looks good. This is under Black owned brands. And I was like, I gotta support my people. So I saw it, I was like, click, and then I went to your whole website and I was like, oh, this is a legit sexiness. So I was
it's a legit sexiness.
It was just sexiness. I was like, this is gorgeous. I'm a website how you say whore. I'm just I have to love a good website.
It's the aesthetics.
Aesthetic for me.
She loves a good font too.
I do. I love aesthetic. Heather knows that. I'll lose it over aesthetics. I was like, oh, the website's beautiful. And I read your story and I was like, Heather, read this. And then I started following you on your personal one, and then you followed me back, and I was like, I made it, guys. I made it. So I was like, this is so cool. I get excited. I was like, oh my god, he followed me back. And then I saw that you got part of Glossier program. So can you please tell us how you have been featured? You've been featured a lot. You're not just for a 2-year brand.
You've done a lot.
Vogue,
in 2 years.
Vogue, Into the Gloss, Cosmo. You've been some real heavy hitters. Tell us more how that even happened.
It's so funny. I wish I could tell you I had some sort of system and strategy behind that, but the truth is it's completely snowballed organically. And I mean, yeah, when I think about it in theory, I've only launched about 2 years ago, but I started concepting in 2017. And I feel like I've been so beat up by the industry, before you guys got to see what The Established actually is. I was a good 2 years deep at this point, concepting. I came out of I had a career pivot. I had just left New York. I was working in real estate. I kind of ended up in that sort of sporadically. I moved to New York when I was 19 and went to college and thought that I was going to have this insane music industry career. And I thought that that's what I was going to be doing for the rest of my life. I wanted to be a record executive by the time I was 30. I wanted to be the next Simon Cowell.
Yes.
I went to school and I did start working in music, and I was so cocky, this is it for me. Who lands this EMI job this quickly, and then from EMI I had gone to Warner, and then after some time there, it was just crickets. I had I had been out of school and there was no like real promising career for me. The music industry was shifting. Like and even now, like we access our music so differently than we did like when I started like kind of getting into the industry. And so I couldn't land a permanent job in music. I ended up in real estate because I just had to do something to pay the bills. I mean, it was tough. So I did real estate for a little while in New York, and it was just insane. I loved it at first. I think I liked the freedom of it. That was really enticing to me because I always wanted to be a boss. I never wanted to work for anybody else. I'm the worst employee. I will tell that to anybody. I'm terrible. I will literally cry in the bathroom an hour before I even like start doing my job because I just don't want to be there. And it
girl, same. I was the same way.
Don't worry.
Like terrible. I'm terrible at a job. And so I was like, okay, real estate, this looks amazing. It's really enticing. And so, you know, I just kind of fell into it. And then it became really toxic. It became revealed to me like about my second year in the industry. Like, I don't know that this is the career for me. I don't know that this is what I want to do. You know, sometimes I'm showing apartments 11, 12 o'clock at night just to do a rental deal. And it's like the deal that you think that's going to go through, you put everything in, it falls through at the lease signing, the client doesn't turn up. I mean, and it's like this all the time. And, you know, your rent is due, your bills are due, like that's stress, you know, and it's constant stress. And so I felt like I just kind of had a moment where I'm like, you know, something needs to change. Everything sort of kind of just fell apart in my life, like overnight. Like my apartment got bed bugs. I couldn't afford to move somewhere else. Like it was just a disaster. I ended up moving back to Philly with my mom. And I just was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I don't know. I think this is just a sign. I was so beat up. And I knew that I wanted to start my own business. I had always known that about myself since I was very little. I didn't know what it would look like. I didn't know where it would come from. I literally one day just got on my knees and I prayed to God. I was like, literally, God, we gonna get real tight. Like I don't know like what to do. I just know I can't live like this anymore. Like I cannot do this. Like let's press up like the hard reset button. Like please give me a business, please give me an idea, give me something. I will do anything. I will not ruin it. I will not mess this up.
Look at you negotiating with God over here.
Yeah, I was like, I will do anything. Like I will not mess it up. I could show me anything, give me an idea. Like I would run with it. Honey, did not expect to be plopped right over the head with a skincare company. But
I love that. But
what I expected to do.
When you pray for it, they give it. God gives it to you.
Be careful. Be careful what you ask for.
I mean, I had envisioned the life that I wanted for myself, and I mean, at this point, I've got bills like piled up to the ceiling. Like I'm like drowning in debt. Credit is shot. I had no idea like what form it would take place in, but I just. You know, I was home. And so I got really curious to see what would happen if I started experimenting with ingredients that might alleviate my KP. I had really persistent KP. I struggle with it.
Wait, for the record, what is KP? Because not everybody know.
No one's like us.
KP is keratosis pilaris. So that's like the rough bumps behind your arms and your legs, like the strawberry leg, textured skin. I mean, majority of the population has it to some degree or another, but for me, it was really bad. Like I would be uncomfortable just going to the beach or like I had a boyfriend at the time, like just laying next to him in bed. I'm like, oh my God,
don't touch me.
No, if I can rub these legs up against you, honey, like like.
Wait, I love you. I just love you.
Oh my gosh, I love you so much. This is
the truth, you know? I mean, it was just a real pain point for me. It was invisible to a lot of people, but for me, it was like something that I had struggled with my entire life. When I was a teenager, I mean, I would like hack these, like I would take face products and put them on my legs and like just anything to like, I mean, I didn't think like I could turn this into a career. It was just out of total curiosity. And I mean, I started like kind of like researching ingredients that I thought were cool. that I didn't see a lot of other brands working with. Like at the time, I wasn't really interested in like coconut oil or like marula or whatever like buzzwordy oils were out at the time. Like I didn't want to do that. I was like, let me camellia seed oil. That sounds really cool. Like camelina, that's really interesting. And I only had $200, and I literally took that $200 like on a whim, just placed an order. And I ended up coming up with our hero product that you now know as Elixa, which is our 3-times spinning body oil serum. But it was completely organic. I mean, I started with, like I said, I didn't have any money, no savings. I was totally unprepared to start a business, and I didn't really think like I would snowball it into a business so quickly. I think that I just came up with a product that worked for me, and I thought it was really unique and interesting. And then I kind of got carried away. I mean, I'm very just entrepreneurial at spirit. I was like, okay, well, this is a fire product.
Well, that's why you're a horrible employee, right?
Yes.
Terrible. I mean, if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. Lucky for you if I show up to work and let you know that I'm quitting. I mean, that's just my spirit.
You sound like my mom. I hope I show up and say I'm quitting for a job. Like, I understand, but honestly, your elixir, your oil, like, I'm not gonna even like front. Like, I have went through bottles of it. Like, you've seen orders with my name. I'm just like, I want this because I've tried other body oils and they've all been great, right? They all have, but this oil actually stays to my skin, that soaks in my skin, and I can throughout the day. I'm not ashy. I'm still oily. I can just use the oil without lotion.
Yeah.
And that's perfect. Like, I put in my bath, like I think it was like last week, I was able to like clean my leg off for the first time. I had foot surgery, guys. So I had to clean my leg off without the cast. Your oil saved my little life because my skin was disgusting. So everything was all soft and pretty again. I'm like, oh, look at you. We're shining again. So, but your products have been amazing. So I would like to know, like, I'm a big fan of Glossier. I've been following them for, I don't know, Heather, I don't know, like,
a really, really, really long time.
Yeah, I was like, I could have been a spokesperson by myself. Like, I was like an advocate.
You were technically like all of my friends. She got us to buy like all sorts of products from them. She's like, you just need to try it. Just
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So when I saw that you like actually like they made this foundation, this partnership for people of women of color last June for everything that was going on with the current climate, which is amazing. But the thing is, they've actually stayed to it, like they kept doing it, which is amazing because some companies just stopped after that. I was like, okay, see you later, bye. They're like Tulu, like that was great. But Glossier has made a conscious effort to keep it going. So tell us the process of how you got a part of that, because like I've had people I've known apply for that and they didn't get it.
That's a hard grant to get.
That honestly is amazing. When I saw that you got, I was like, you know what, as it should be, God's plan. So tell us about like the process of it. Tell us how you got there. Tell us how it's going. Like, this is a blessing.
Yeah, it's been the biggest blessing to me this year, and I've made so many friends through the program, and I can't even speak like highly of it enough. But it's interesting. I actually applied to the grant last year as well, and I didn't get it. I applied last year, and that is the tea, and I did not get it. And I saw a lot of my friends win, and I was super excited for them, but I was like, what the fuck am I like? That was like such a humbling moment for me, because at that point, like, I had just quit my job at the height of COVID because I'm crazy. I actually went back to working full time at one point just to support my business because I was getting no visibility. I had no sales. So I went back to work to sustain the business, and then I ended up quitting it anyway at the height of COVID. And then the next day I was featured in Cosmo, and it just like turned my entire like business trajectory around. I did not know that I was going to be named in that article, didn't know I would blow up the next day after I quit my job. And so I had all this like buzz and I had all this press. And so when I went for the Glossier thing, I was certain that I was going to get it. I was like so cocky, like, I got this, like, this is me, this is made for me. And then I did not land it. And looking back, it's really funny because I feel like, you know, God's timing, like everything is always right on time. Like,
yes,
I just feel like, you know, the level of preparedness and I think like, I think I'm just positioned in a much different way than I was a year ago. And I'm much more rooted in my brand story and like our brand identity. And so like, I feel like, so this year I saw they were doing it again this year, and I don't know, I was like, you know what, this is my shot. Like I just knew I was going to get it, not like due to ego like it was last year, but like I was like, you know what, like I'm prepared. I put together a thorough application, and I just put everything I had in me in that application. And the funny thing is I almost didn't like finish it because I had found out, unfortunately, that my brother had passed away. Like,
I'm so sorry.
He said it was due. And that was like, it was such an unexpected, that was like a completely unexpected experience for my family at that time. And then I'm like in the middle of like putting for this grant together, and I'm gonna win. And so I was like, damn, I don't think I'm gonna finish this. And then they had sent like an email like, hey, since you started, we're gonna give you a couple extra days. And like by the grace of God. And I just
quite literally,
like literally the grace of God,
because I didn't
Jesus.
At that point, you know, I'm finding out this crushing news. You know, I don't think I have it in me to finish, and they gave me like a grace period. And I swear, if it was due at like 11:59, I got it in at like 11:57. Like tight application, put my pitch deck together. There's like a product. There was like a product review piece where you have to like send your product. I mean, it was very like, it was very thorough, and the competition was really, really fierce. And I mean, I guess they just really believed in the story and, you know, what we're building, and it just worked out. But it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've been through the process twice. But I mean, it's challenging for a lot of people. I mean, I know a lot of people in the beauty community that have gone out for the grant, and most of the cohort this year actually applied last year too. And like I think 80% of us, yeah.
So
that's amazing.
Basically you're saying like, don't just give up. You gotta keep going. Like,
yeah,
because
sure.
I think, yeah, like, I mean, at that point, like I'm so used to failure in my business anyway. So it's really like nothing. Like there's always, I feel like you really have to have like such a glass half full mentality. Like you can't really let things get you too down for too long. And I think that's a testament to like all of the amazing grantees, like all of it, like a lot of us, like, you know, last year we didn't get it, but dust yourself off, get up. Like the world is not gonna stop because you decide to cry about it. Like
for real. Oh my gosh, right?
Try again.
Try again. Like what did Leah say? Get up and try again. Honestly, like the idea that like I found you on Poosh, like if people don't know who Poosh is, it's Kourtney Kardashian's website. And it's, first of all, it's Kardashian signed off. So like I found you on Poosh, like, and I was into the gloss, and I saw you there. Like these are big moments, girl. Like how do you take this all in?
I don't know. Like
I love that. I just don't know.
It never gets any less crazy. Like when I really think about it and I reflect about like my journey, because I had such a hard time. Like I feel like as an entrepreneur, I just think as a Black entrepreneur, like it's unfortunately a bit of a rite of passage. Like I didn't launch with a ton of money. I had struggled finding money, accessing capital, had to go back to work because I couldn't get VC money. I couldn't get investments. I don't have a friends and family around to do, like, you know, so it was very challenging. I don't know, like I don't know. I just think about that stuff, and like I'm never too far removed. Like when I have a win, you get a little more used to it, sure, but I'm not like desensitized. I try my best to like stay present in every single moment. It's like, I mean, some of this stuff I don't even know how this snowballed. Like I just made like a product. I'm like, oh, body oil sounds nice, and then I just branded it really nicely, and then it just took a turn. I mean, I just feel like I started really just tapping into like what I thought my skills were, and like really just kind of like I took it as a creative pursuit. You know, I didn't have that expectation like, okay, this needs to land Vogue, this needs to do this needs to do that. I think I'm just a very product driven business. I'm honest about like what I want to achieve through my product, and it helps people. And I think it's just that transparency alone, just, you know.
Yeah. How has this grant, I mean, this is a huge grant, like we just talked about, how has this grant helped you? Like what's it doing for you? How are you working with it?
Oh my gosh. So
tell us. Because we're nosy too, so we don't care. We're nosy. So we just want to know.
No, it's a good question. So, before you like win the grant, obviously you have to like be very detailed about what you're doing with these people's money, honey. You can't just be like, yo, I need $50,000. So, I went into it having a very detailed plan about what I was going to do with the money. And so for me, that's looked like manufacturing opportunities. I have been hand making the product essentially myself since launch. Most people don't know that because it appears super polished and super well branded. Like,
back that up real quick. You make this all by yourself?
A lot of people don't realize I make this product in my space by myself.
I think I just loved it even more now.
Yeah, because like, I'm sorry, like your product, like, to know that it's been around quote unquote for 2 years and it's still growing, and that you make it by yourself, I'm sorry, that's a big deal, because your product, girl, the aesthetic, the feeling of it, like it's like top notch.
Yeah, you gotta I just faked it till I made it, honey. I learned how to work in InDesign and all this other. I just figured out how to put a little logo together. I figured out how to do the typography. I like all that stuff, because what am I gonna do? I couldn't hire a brand designer. I couldn't hire I didn't have the money, so I just had to figure it out and wing it. And so all the labeling and all the I researched the the bottles and caps, and so it now it comes together in a way that I obviously have it more streamlined. But yeah, I mean, it's all me. I'm doing this all myself. And so, the grant will help me obviously transition to a manufacturer, because I have these much larger opportunities that I'm sort of keeping at bay because I can't really commit to them because, where we just don't have the infrastructure. So a huge piece of the funds are to go towards that. And then I'm actually bringing on my first real hire pretty soon. So that's exciting. It's just been me and like my mom. I'm just like driving my mom like up a wall, like, girl, like, does this label look straight to you? My poor mom. So she'll be able to have a break. So that's another thing, being able to bring on a little bit more help. And just, yeah, I mean, it's mostly just like giving me the opportunity to focus more on being a founder and like push the established forward, instead of just being so caught up in the throes of the day-to-day, which has been, what that is for since I launched, essentially.
Yeah, definitely. How, I guess, like in this whole journey, is there anything that you would have done differently?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's funny, and a lot of people are not going to expect me to say this. No one's going to expect me to say this, but the only thing that I wish that I would have done differently in the beginning is go back to work. I wish I would have done that sooner. That is my biggest regret. I won't say regret, because all in divine timing, of course. Everything worked out the way that it was supposed to, but that is probably the only thing that I wish that I would change. I think that I sort of had this like super like I was under this like sort of illusion where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna launch and it's okay. I had $200 and I'm just gonna like turn it into like this $1 billion company from there. And that's not how it works, honey. You need the money to make money. It's so expensive. It's like like the things you don't know is like the more money you make, the more expect to be spending more to sustain it. And that is not something I was prepared for. But also I think that like, I wish I would have been more honest with myself around funding. Okay, yeah, like if these opportunities are consistently being denied to you, like, yeah, it's unfair. Yeah, a lot of it is like, inequitable, systemic, but like you still got to do what you got to do to kind of like get your company to where you want it to be. And for me, that looked like me going back to work, but it took me probably like about a year to make the decision to do that. Even though I knew in my spirit, like that probably would be the best course of action for me to take to put some money into my business. So yeah, I mean, I tell everybody, like, I know it sounds good to be your own boss and whatever, but it's like, if you're not putting any money into it, it's not, you need to breathe life into your company. It's just not sustainable. It's just an ideal at that point. And so, yeah, I mean, that's really essentially the only thing I would change, going back to work sooner.
And honestly, I like you said, we'll be shocked that you said that, but like, it makes perfect sense because you have to really put money in your company to grow it. And Heather and I know that personally over the years. So with that, I have a question. What's your top 3 favorite products that you have that you have? Because the holiday season is coming up. So what do you recommend for people?
Oh my gosh, Alexa for sure. Like,
yes,
cannot, like, honorable mention, like, cannot talk about the established without talking about Alexa. Like, it's just a crime. So that for sure. I mean, must have our top selling product, our most visible product, highest rated, highest award winning. So you have to have that. That's a must. After that, Flores, the all day cream. It is fantastic. It's kind of like a little silent killer. Like, it's like kind of like, not as visible as Alexa. So people kind of like, oh no, like, I'm a little, I don't know if this is going to work the same, but honey, still works the same. KP girls all over. Get your hands on some Flores because it's all that. Gotta have that. And they work really nicely, like hand in hand. Like, it's like the Alexa after the bath, and then the Flores with the follow-up is like so nice. Super absorbent. Like, my legs have never been smoother in my life. After using both. And then I would say, honestly, since it's getting cold out, I kind of like the bath soap, but I'm kind of torn between that and the Crow cleansing bar. I'm gonna go for the Crow cleansing bar though, because they make a nice 3, like a system. So you cleanse like the bar soap, the Crow cleansing, it's like a detox bar, and it's like mildly exfoliating, and it smells super nice, and it's like eucalyptus and lemon oil, and it's
girl, are you putting together a nice little like package for the holidays?
Yeah, yes. Like, I guess like with those 3, it's like it's super dreamy, and it's actually like really awesome for your skin.
That's a good package for the holidays.
I do forget that it's working. Like, I feel like I want people to like buy the product and feel like anxious around like have pressure of it like working. I want it to be more of an experience, and like just all about the smell and the mood and
okay. Well,
and
see, you said my favorite word, aesthetic, because like honestly, so are you a 1-person team right now? Like, are you doing the social media and everything? Is that all you?
I'm doing everything like a nut.
Okay, because honestly, like the aesthetic. Okay, like I love aesthetic and I love the color theme. Like, your personal Instagram and then your established Instagram for the company looks like a Pinterest board. It's just beautifully done.
Oh my God,
like so no, seriously, Heather knows this. I will send her stuff like, I like this look, and I like these things of people. Like, it's just very beautiful. So, and I love how you're like showing behind the scenes of the product. You're getting to know you as a person, and like at the same time showing your company. Is that a certain strategy that you have to make it look like that? Or like some founders, when they first started like that, they just put anything out. Like when we first started, we just put anything out. Like your stuff looks like it's been classically trained by a social media expert. Like it really does.
No,
it does.
I am for real, like looking at your feed right now.
Yeah, she's what she's doing. I can tell when she's doing something too.
Like, this is real good. This is real good. It's a whole mood.
Yeah, when she gets quiet, I'm like, she's looking at something. But yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly a shame that I'm going to admit this on a podcast, but there really is no real strategy
Shut the F up.
What I'm posting, and that's like not a good thing to admit as a brand.
No, that's good, because it's called like you got a vibe.
I've got to be honest. I mean, I think in the beginning, I was kind of like posting anything. Like, if you scroll all the way back, like to
I'm scrolling.
Yeah, I don't see it.
It was kind of like all over the place. It wasn't as cohesive. I wasn't really telling a story. It wasn't like super curated. I just was posting anything that I thought like looked nice. And then I don't know. I think the brand just sort of evolved, and then I kind of like evolved with it as a founder, and I started becoming a little bit more open to telling my story and wanting to share. I think in the beginning I was a little bit shy, and I didn't know if people were gonna take to my story, take to me as a founder. I didn't know if they wanted to hear from me. It's hard to tell, but I'm actually very introverted. And
are you like you and Chauncey like sisters or something?
Yeah, because I'm the same
like,
way.
Same personality, the same addictions to like the
Yeah.
same
that
things.
is wait, what is your sign?
I'm a Capricorn. What is your sign?
Taurus.
Okay, so Capricorn and Taurus people are like really like the same person basically.
Oh my god!
Same.
Wait,
yeah.
Are you? I'm a Libra rising. Are you a Libra rising?
I don't know that yet.
I'm like, is this girl a Libra or what?
I don't know my rising. I don't know that kind of stuff. Like I haven't deep dived into that, but yeah, like I am very like Heather's like Chauncey. I'm a very introvert person, but like when it comes to people that I'm comfortable with, I'm like, hey, let's talk.
Literally,
but Heather knows the truth. I'm like, oh,
I'm kind of shocked because it's like before we even started recording, you were just like, this is me, this is who I am. And I was like, you're introverted? What?
I know, it's so crazy. People are so shocked to learn that about me. I think, I'm very like authentic. Like I'm authentically me. I'm like, it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you how it is in the beginning. I'm like, there's no surprises. Very honest with who I am, but I am actually very shy. Like I have social anxiety. I get so weird sometimes speaking like in like to audiences. Like I do it. I prefer to be like under the covers, like having a glass of wine or something. So yeah. So I mean, when it came to my social media, I'm like, the last thing I wanted to do is like get on social and like be vulnerable with these people I don't even know like about my business, because at that point I'm still very emotional about my business. It's not like succeeding. I'm like, I don't know what people like. I don't even know if they want to hear this stuff. And then I started kind of like inching out and really challenging myself to be a little bit more honest. And it was so well received. And then I think it just like kind of snowballed, and I don't know. I mean, like everything else in the business, like there really wasn't a real strategy, or like I didn't think this up, like sit back in my room with a drawing board, like I need to make these type of posts do well. I just kind of was receptive to what my audience was sort of saying, and just listening to them and really sort of like in tune with what I think that they want to hear and what they enjoy me sharing. And then now I just overshare.
It's working though. It's working.
So what's in the future for Established?
Oh my gosh. So girl,
you're like, how much time we got?
And we're ready.
Right. I'm like looking at the clock, like, girl, it ain't a joke. But no, I think the future of the Established, I mean, my goals are pretty lofty, and they're pretty ambitious. They always were. I think, but I think like for the next 12 months, I want to establish another hero product for sure. Similarly to what I've been able to accomplish with Alexa. I want to make more like body specific products, because that is just our niche. That's what my heart calls me to do. That's what I love doing. I just feel like that is like our purpose with this brand. So I mean, a lot of it is centered around product development, establishing a strong team, raising more capital, and really being able to just take this to the next level of ubiquity, honestly, in the beauty space, the body care space.
That's amazing. Wow. Oh my gosh, we're very, very excited for you.
Oh yes.
Like, we're gonna stalk the hell out of you.
Don't you worry, girl. Don't you worry.
So we always ask our collabs and our interviews to describe their slay at the end of our podcast, because we want to know what makes you able to get up and just do the things that you do every day.
You know what? I think even when I'm going through a challenging period, I always think to the future. I think about the highest version of myself and the person that I ultimately envision myself to be. And it makes me get the fuck out of my bed and put on some fire ass music. Like I'll put on some like Rick Ross Amsterdam is like my go-to like manifestation song. Like I have to put this song on in the morning. It just gets me going. Like I like to get my blood pumping. I like to just like think of all the racks like in the bank like that are waiting for me if I just get up and get out of my bed. And I don't know, you know, for me, like my morning routine is like it's very like ritualistic. Like, you know, I have to do things for me and put myself in a state of mind that makes me excited about like where I am and grateful for like where I am. And you know, I like to go have my espresso, I have my ashwagandha, and like I said, I'm like cranking out like a really good playlist. And I text all my friends. I have like a 30-minute like no phone check rule because I like to sort of like let, you know, my thoughts come to me organically, and I don't like to be influenced by like social media or anything, like especially not that early in the morning when your brain is like still super impressionable. So yeah, I mean, so I like to text my friends like I love them or something positive, or you know, and I don't know, it gets me like just super excited. It gets me in a zone of genius, and it just makes me want to like just keep this up and take it even further, honestly.
That's amazing.
Great.
Well, I mean, we got nothing else but amazing things to say about the Established in Essence, because I'm very, very stoked to see where this goes.
So please tell everyone where they can follow you, anything that you have coming up for the holidays that you want to promote. Since it is holiday season, this is your time to shine even more.
Yeah, so you can follow us just at The Established on Instagram, and you can find us, you can shop us at www.theestablished.co. You can also find us on Poosh or 13 Moon. And yeah, I mean, shop us Black Friday. We have a 20% off promotion that we're going to run, and you really want to take advantage of that because we don't run many sales. I'm going to do it again holiday season right before Christmas, so make sure that you're subscribed to our email list. And then for Black Friday and holiday season, we're also running a bundle offer. So if you are interested in purchasing Elixir or Flores, don't really know which way to go, we're offering both at a discount if you buy them together. And a buy more, get more. So if you buy, you know, the more you buy, the more you save. So if you buy like 2, you get 10% off. Buy 3 items, you'll get 15, and so on and so forth. So make sure you're subscribed. Like I said, we don't run promotions very often. We're doing one Black Friday, and then we're going to run one a little bit before Christmas. So yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, thank you so much for being on our show and sharing your story with us.
Thank you guys for having me. I hope I wasn't too chatty. Sometimes I can really go, even though I'm so introverted.
Well, Slay Nation, thank you so much for listening to another episode, and we will check back with you guys later.